I don't like it. That's pretty loud too.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. No one's in here yet, so we could let the chat brew a bit. Oh wait, you're a mod. Add everyone in the Discord. Look at, she knows her job. She knows her job. I love you. You wanna know something? The first drop of snow of the year, she rips open her curtains and goes, ah!
And I'm fucking listening to Christmas music, and I'm bundled up in my winter coat, and I'm living my best life.
She's living this up. She's like, we gotta go to my favorite coffee place, get some hot cocoa.
No, I got coffee, but...
It's a story element, babe. It's a story element. But look at how she's all bundled up and everything.
I'm so happy. Let me live my life. This is my favorite time of year.
Yeah, I need help.
I love snow. I love winter. I love Christmas.
Maria was laughing at me because we're gonna be the family that has like 4 different Christmas trees in the house.
Yeah.
Sets up all the Christmas decorations.
I get my one classic Christmas tree with the white lights, and you get your tree
with the rainbow lights.
Or couple little trees with the rainbow lights.
Yeah. So Jeff, this is a poll that I want to do for you guys if I could figure out how to.
Okay, there's a top right there.
Oh, where?
Back that way.
So you hold the camera.
Thank you.
So there's a poll, chat, if I could figure out how to make one. What is the better Christmas tree? Rainbow lights or white lights? I did the poll in
I'm scared to touch anything.
in work. Well, you just have to worry about flipping the camera.
There was a cop there.
Shit. It's that constable. He's doing his round.
See, math thinks the white lights are better.
Oh my God! Because math would think white lights are better.
So does Kieran.
Kieran, well, man.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck yeah. I told him when we get our own place, I get my tree with the white lights, and I want it in like green and white and red, stuff in it, and then he can get his tree with rainbow lights.
Well, don't downplay the rainbow lights. Don't downplay it.
No, I'm just saying, you get yours, I get mine. I'm not downplaying it.
But we're headed to Boscov's right now to get a warmer shirt because I was not expecting snow. Showed the chat my fit.
You have a fucking coat.
Yeah, no coat. And then we're headed to Walmart to get a lot of plastic containers because, oh boy, it's fucking story time!
Oh, we'll tell the story.
Oh, fucking, I hate Comcast and Xfinity.
Streamerman's moms and his sister
they're fucked. They're fucked now. They're fucked now. Why know what they told me yesterday? First of all, you guys all know because I try to go live every single day unless something happens. That's the rule. And there wasn't a live stream yesterday because for those who were there when we were streaming, I'm on observation duty. Stream crashed multiple times, and our internet download speed was low. I was pissed. I was like, why is this happening? This hasn't happened. And the night before, I mean, at least for a couple of weeks, it was fine. I took no notice to how fast our download speeds until after yesterday. But what was it? We did observation duty on Monday? No, Sunday. On Sunday, my sister was being herself and unplugged the modem on me. So I thought, okay, that's why that stream crashed and the way it was. Me unplug it back in, whatever. And then that's what I believe started the whole Canon event. Because the next day when we went live, it crashed. Checked the internet download speeds. We're getting like around the 200 range, around the 10 range. I was convinced my mom change the Wi-Fi plan because she's done that before. Oh, my watch died. She's done that before. When I was in college, she thought since no one was home watching TV a lot, she changed the internet plan and switched to Frontier. Frontier is the worst internet anyone could ever get. Frontier is only for people who just need to send emails. Oh, that old man just fell. 1 second.
Oh. He's going to help that old man that just fell. Yeah. And I agree, rainbow lights aren't very Christmassy. Hello, hello, hello. An old guy just fell on the sidewalk, so he went to go help. But yeah. His moms and his sister are about to ruin the Xfinity people's day. He warned them yesterday. He was like, listen, my mom's come. This store will never be the same. Oh, yeah. Well, he's back. Meow. Dizzy
The old
says
man
meow.
just took a hit to the concrete.
Yeah, I've told them.
So back to the story. The internet's not working. I'm arguing after the stream. I'm arguing with my mom. Did you change the plan and not tell me? Because like she would do something like that. No. So after work, I drove up to Xfinity, told them what was going on. She was actually paying for the best internet download speed. We should be over 1,000 in the download speed, like over 1,000, whatever how that works. That's the plan she's paying for. She's paying over $100 for the.
Hey, Night Sky.
So I tell them, they're like, oh hey, it just sounds like your internet box, the modem or whatever the fuck they call it, just died. We'll give you a brand new one. And they're like, okay, just switch out the wires, do whatever. So I go home, I'm excited. I'm about to play my new game on Steam called Misery with Kenny and Connor. I go home, plug everything in. It won't connect to the new internet. So I'm like, that's odd. Why isn't it working? The password they gave me on the internet box, typed in word for word, would not accept the password that they given me. The temporary password was not accepted. So I'm like, okay, what do? I can't call Comcast because where I live, there's no phone service, no internet or anything.
You live in the middle of nowhere.
And I can't call, I can't ask for help. So I drove all the way back and said the internet box wasn't working again. And they're like, oh man, I'm sorry, I don't know what else to do for you except give you another internet box. So I'm like, is there any way I could speak to someone that could help me fix this? Because they can't officially turn on the internet box at that store. Some other place has to do it. They gave me 3 different numbers. 3 different numbers. I have them all written down. If you look up the Comcast number online, that's a 4th different number. If you call any of these 3 numbers, it brings you to the same voice answering machine as the original Xfinity one. So they're just giving people different numbers to think that they're helping you when it's just a different number just to bring you to the same fucking place. So I'm like, sir, I'm not leaving this building until we figure it out. We were in the Xfinity place for an hour and a half. Babe, you saw how they were just like stalling for time until they closed, so they wouldn't help fix the issue. I'm like, I'm refusing to call them. You call them on my phone. they could not get a live person to answer. They were getting frustrated with their own self-service and whatever. And every time someone would be like, okay, we'll help you. The call disconnected. Live in the store. And everyone else who was in the store was dissatisfied with their service one way or another. So the guy tells me, I'm like, okay, can we just have someone come to the store and, someone from the store come to the house and set it up themselves then? And they said, yeah, but that's going to cost $100. I'm like, okay, fine. When could we expect someone to come and do it? By Friday. Yesterday was Monday. They want us to go until Friday for someone to fix the internet. I'm like, what if there's an emergency? Because, again, we live in the middle of nowhere, so that means we have no working house phones. We can't call for help. We can't do anything for 5 days until someone comes to our house to fix the internet themselves. So, I was pissed. I'd come back and tell my mom, and she'd like, no one realizes the reality of the situation, but me. I go home and I'm like, Mom, they're saying we're not going to have internet until Friday. So my mom tries to take creative liberties into her own hands and unplugs all the wires in my room because the modem used to live in my bedroom. Unplugs everything and moves the modem into the basement. So we drilled all these new holes into the ground, made a mess of the basement to try to put the modem down there and everything because the wire that they gave us to plug the new modem in, because we originally thought the new modem wasn't working because it wasn't using all the new wires, like how the switch 2 could only be charged by switch 2 type C wire. But the wire they gave us was not long enough to reach from my upstairs bedroom to the basement. That's why I got moved downstairs. Even then, when we plugged everything back in and made a mess, it still would not take the temporary password on the bottom of the box. So the entire basement in my room's a mess, and it's time. Because when that guy comes on Friday, he's going to have to step over all the collectibles and toys I have on the ground. So we're going to head to Walmart, buy a bunch of clear containers, and just start packing up shit and getting ready for an event. You tell them. I tell them what you think about everything.
Well,
make sure the camera's on.
Okay, well, let me just see. Night Sky says, Jesus, LMAO is stalling for content. And the math says it might even be later than Friday. Yeah, it might honestly be later than Friday, because that fucking place is like, I can't. So, like, the first time he went in, I went in with him and he was explaining everything. Now he was like,
well, I told
relatively
her to record
calm.
it.
Yeah.
Because I knew they were gonna tell me some bullshit.
Yeah, I have like a 5-minute recording on my phone.
Well, you don't have to play it. But,
I'm not gonna play it, no.
But they're like, oh hey, just call this number, and if they pick up, they'll tell them what's wrong. No live person picked up.
It was
no live person fucking picked up. So the second time I went in, I was like, hey, they called back in 10 minutes. No one picked up. They were like, oh, you have to make sure you're using the right keywords. They wanted me to say instead I was having an issue with my internet, that I was having an issue with billing, and I couldn't pay my bill. And that's how they get a fucking live agent on the phone. God forbid anything else is wrong with your internet or service. If you can't pay your bill, then they're gonna get someone on the fucking phone to make sure they get their fucking money.
That's how it works,
I said billing. The lady who picked up the phone pulled the oldest trick on the book. She was like, hello? Is anyone there? Hello? My phone was not muted. And I had the guy use my phone. He's like, hello? It's
so-and-so from?
So-and-so from Xfinity. They're like, hello? If you don't speak soon, I'm gonna hang up. And they fucking hung up. They pretended they did not hear us. Unbelievable!
Mhm. Yeah, I'm just sitting in the car watching all this happen. And I'm just sitting there eating my pretzels, and I'm just watching him, the light slowly drain from your eyes. And I'm texting you, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? He's like, oh, they're giving me the workaround. They're trying to kick me out of the store. They're trying to do anything and everything to get me out of here. Because we were there for like hour and a half.
Yeah, we were there for an hour and a half. They were trying to brush off they were trying to brush me off so they couldn't fucking fix the situation. And now they're saying until Friday, someone will come and pick that. They don't realize where we live. They don't. Like, if it were anyone else, it would be okay because they could still use their phone for data. They could still connect to the internet. They could still make phone calls. We can't. We live in the middle of nowhere. We can't do that shit. What? My sister's pregnant. What if there was actually an emergency related to that? And you know how she is.
Yeah.
And, like, they were like, no, sorry, there's nothing we could do. So my mom now, and I warned them.
Yeah.
I warned them. I was like, you guys have no idea, like, what's going to happen tomorrow if my parents come.
It's Hope.
Yeah,
too,
and it's Hope. What's going to happen tomorrow? Like, my mom's going to be very upset. And I said, the people who are working tomorrow are not going to be happy. And that was my warning. The people who are working tomorrow are not going to be happy.
Yeah, they're going to get
My parents are going to bitch, and they are notorious for that. They're notorious for, if you piss my parents off, like the definition of a Karen. They will. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen when they go speak to the Comcast people today.
Oh, we told them to keep us updated. I want to know so bad. It's going to be so good. I can't wait.
Because, like, all my family has, like, anger management problems. So
literally nothing. You can't use the internet. You can't use the telephone. You can't use
the TV because it's all connected to the router. You can't use anything at the house right now. So God forbid if something happens at his house, like, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, and then they can't get anybody to come till Friday. Bullshit.
And I was patient with them. I was like, oh, what do I need to do? I sat in that store, called every number they told me to on speaker, did everything they told me to, and it just kept bringing me into the same loop over and over and over again. They just want to get people mad enough that they get frustrated and don't come back in. But not me, even though I was getting to that point. But the thing is, we can't ditch that provider because, unfortunately, Xfinity is one of the best Wi-Fi in this area.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very upset, and I hope my parents could fix it. It's bad. It's genuinely disgusting what they tried to do. I'm very upset about it. So yeah, there was no stream. The whole content roadmap for the week just got deleted. And this is a prime example why, to you viewers, why I can't keep a schedule. My life is just so fucking chaotic and unpredictable that no matter how hard I try to stick to any kind of consistency or schedule to you, stuff like this fucking happens to me. I have the worst fucking luck in the entire world. I can't. Because the original plan was go home after work. I was going to stream some Drag and Drive, record some misery content with my friends, and I was going to go pick up Sarah. We were going to play Mario Party on the 3DS, try to turn that into content for members only. Pick my mom up from work, and we were going to stream Pokemon all night and today until Dancing with the Stars. And it all got shot to hell. But when me and my mom were reorganizing the wires and drilling holes in the floor, my mom was accidentally stepping on all the boxes and collectibles. So
like
breaking shit,
like
holiday and sentimental stuff too, because she was so mad. Like, not physically breaking them out of malicious intent, but like stuff was just breaking because of how unorganized stuff was. So we're headed to Walmart to buy a bunch of containers, and we're cleaning shit up. And this part was going to come eventually. Like, if we're planning on moving out, this stuff's going to have to get packed up anyway.
Yeah.
So, kill two birds with one stone type of deal.
Yeah.
But I was telling her, the first thing we do now when we get our place is we're paying the $100 and we're having the Comcast guy come in and set everything up. I'm not messing with that shit after what we went through yesterday.
I agree, babe. I agree.
So, I am just so upset. And I was telling Sarah, this is why physical media is very important, because at least without having internet or TV service or anything, we still have our Switch. We could still play Switch games together. We still have our 3DS. We have the 3DS download play. We could still play our physical media. We could still create content with the phone, still record videos and stuff like that and everything. But this is why physical media is so fucking important. Are these once, like 10% of chance events happening, you could still play your games if you wanted to.
The internet provider companies they're corporations. Like, corporations are not, okay, I'm going to get political, but big corporations are not good, and at any point if they want to, they can just fucking shut everything off if they want to without any consequence to them.
Yeah, no, so any game that I had that required any game that I had that required online, gone for this entire week. Because of Comcast's shitty ass business practice. Well, def be better if you have your own place. That's what I'm saying.
I think
we've been looking at places.
I think your Kinger keychain just arrived at my house.
Oh my god.
We've been waiting for over a month.
Hey, it literally almost came on her 2nd month anniversary.
Well, I'll just save it.
That's crazy.
Well, I'll give it to you now and have it for that.
But yeah, no, a lot. So we're gonna go in and get a shirt. We'll do a mobile live stream because I don't know if we'll be able to go live again later today, and if we do, it will be somehow playing a game with a scuffed setup. But I'm upset. The whole content roadmap got destroyed, and I don't know what to do.
You can't really do anything until you know what your mom.
But the thing is, my parents are from the time before internet and phone, so my parents could be perfectly content without having the internet and phone, and it would not bother them. I'm a phone addict. I am 100% a phone addict.
And you're a content creator and streamer.
So I go crazy if I don't have internet connection. It's really bad. And my sister, she didn't seem to care last night because I don't think it fully hit her that we don't have internet, and when she has to stay home and she can't connect to anything, that's when it's going to drive her crazy.
I know. It'll drive her nuts eventually. It will.
Like, right now, she's acting like it's not bothering her, but it's going to.
It's going to bother her, for sure. It will. It will. It would bother anybody, you know?
Def should try to be at some place at the start of 2026. Well, here's my plan. I need to find a weekend job that I could work the morning of the weekends with a hard stop around 5 o'clock. Earlier, the better. Hard stop at 5 o'clock. Because God forbid if I do have a show or a rehearsal, they aren't until the afternoon or night, or I could still do shit at night and get paid, and all the money that I make from the second job would go towards the apartment because I am not making enough at the job I am now to live on my own.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like, that's how bad our economy is and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, I'm in a really bad spot. This is why content creation, and you'll see in the upcoming update videos I have, this is why content creation is super important to me. Like, this is why YouTube is a lifeline. I need to get this to work because, like, it's not working out, and this is proof, literal proof of how terrible my luck is, like, how anything bad could happen. Like, I can't stick to a plan. I can't. And, oh my God, tell her. So, Sarah was suggesting, why don't you tell your mom to help make a schedule? Because, like, one thing that my mom will do is she won't tell me anything in advance. She'll only tell me like an hour or two before it needs to get done to go do it, like an hour or two before that they need to get picked up from somewhere. That's another reason why I haven't been streaming. Is right when I'm about to go live, get situated and everything, my mom will be like, oh, you need to come pick me up from work. And by the time she gets out of work, it's almost midnight, and then I'm too tired to fucking stream. And it doesn't make sense to stream for only an hour or 30 minutes and get situated into playing a game when that stuff happens. So Sarah was like, why don't you tell your parents to give you a schedule of when to get her picked up? I think I've told my parents over 50 times this week alone to please make a schedule, to please communicate with me ahead of time if mom needs to get picked up from somewhere or what to do. And they refuse to do it. They refuse to tell me. They refuse to tell me earlier. It's like anything that could make my life better, they will not do it. Like, no matter what. Like, I was just like, just all you have to do is just tell me a day or two in advance when to do something, not hours before, and they still refuse to listen. So there's no way I could work around that. It's impossible. No matter how many times I sit them down and talk, they're still doing it. Like, even today, they called me this morning being like, oh, hey, could you pick up mom from work today?
And today's Tuesday, like, they know we do.
Yeah, they know we do the Dancing with the Stars thing every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. They even ask us questions about Dancing with the Stars, and they're like, oh, hey, could you pick up mom?
And then you were like, I will pick up mom when Dancing with the Stars is over.
Yeah, not a moment before. Alexa says, are you sure you guys are ready to move in together? Sorry, I'm being a mom. And Mass says they not moving in together. Not yet.
No,
We're
not
just
yet.
talking about it. I need to move out, though. It's bad. So be on the lookout for update videos, please. But this is a prime example of why my life sucks and is worse than everyone else's if my luck is terrible. Now that we can move on from that, we can move to the next step. Going into Boscov's and getting a nice shirt.
I'm just sitting here playing Pokemon Go.
Show them the shiny you got yesterday.
Oh yeah, I got a shiny. Hatched it from an egg. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
Alright, let's go in. But like, chat, I literally don't know what else to do. I'm trying out here. I'm literally trying. Don't worry, Litz. It could be a lot worse. That's the thing. It could be, and it's not over yet, and it could still be worse. So.
Don't like the bus.
Thank you.
We're afraid to go back there anymore.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, it's all Christmas vibes. I know someone who used to make other people upload to get their monetization, but it would be weird for your channel probably. Yeah, we're definitely not at that point. But we're trying out here. But we'll end it around here now. But there's the little update video. Thank you guys for tuning in and stay bright.